What's up, everybody? It's Alan the Kraken, and today we're going to talk about Metazoo's original manufacturer. They may have changed since, but we're not sure, but this affects Kickstarter and Metazoo First Edition, which is the market for Metazoo currently. Um, so, first, I'm going to do a video with no context, and then I'm going to do a follow-up video that explains my understanding and my context of everything, but I want to give you a plain Jane first-hand account of what happened here with this gentleman who was looking for custom proxy cards that he was trying to make. He was looking for different hollow patterns, and he stumbled across this find, and I'm going to share that with you today, 100% unchanged by me, other than his name because he did ask to be anonymous. I changed his name to Pinkerton after Alan Pinkerton, which is the founding father for the Secret Service of the United States. Fun little fact. So he goes, "Hey, Alan, got a minute for something juicy?" And I said, "Yeah, I got some time." Then he shows me this picture. So what's important about this picture is you have this lady up here. She is Chinese, and we have seen this picture before in the Metazoo Discord because Mike Waddell shared this picture. Mike Waddell did not take this picture. The manufacturer took this picture, and this is the manufacturer. Next, we have Jane Kai, who is the agent. She goes, "See, I know your meaning. They're talking about hollow foils and stuff right now regarding the custom cards he's trying to make." And she's showing him samples of foils that they do. Can you accept the cards with Star Flash holographic effect? And the dude saw those immediately and was like, "I want those." "Yes, we also have it. Show me." Bulbasaur. Star Star Flash holographic effect, which is workable for you. The dude was like, "Yes, that." He knew what he saw when he saw it, and he immediately started digging. Congratulations to this gentleman. I wish I could give you credit, but you said you did not want credit. So this video here shows a bin full of Metazoo cards. And you can zoom in onto the back rows, and the front cards are Metazoo. Let me zoom in one more time. Okay. And you heard the language in the background. It did sound like Chinese people were working, and that's fine. The manufacturers that made Metazoo have at least 50 of each card they made tucked away in their office in manufacturing plant. The source goes on to say, 100 of each card, my ass. We clearly see more right down there below. These plants make proxy Pokemon cards for people. Yes, we also have it. Show me. The cards with Star. Okay, I think he sent this twice on accident, so we'll go ahead and back up. Are we serious? I was going to then to get some of my customs printed with that hollow pattern. Here's one of his custom prints. Pretty cool. He's got Eminem when played. Opponent is lyrically murdered, and we don't need a second opinion. That's pretty funny. And then we have his custom card that he wanted to get foiled. Pikachu. That's hilarious. We got Eminem Pikachu up there. Very cool. He says they show me the Bulbasaur first, and I'm like, I don't want the hollow bleed. Then they send him pictures of the Metazoo cards. These are Metazoo cards. There's the Kickstarter stamp right there. Here is the Starburst hollow pattern, which is 100% Metazoo cards. You can take a look at the corners. Those are authentic Metazoo corners. You have the authentic Metazoo stamp, star stamp down there. You have the first edition there. You have the QR code here. You have the Wendigo sample in the back there. You have a Kickstarter Mothman in the back there of this little So, how these manufacturers work, right, is they have like files of photos of the cards that they produce and they use them for their portfolios. So that's what I feel like is happening here is he's talking about getting foils for his custom cards and they're sharing different samples of foils or different samples of the same foil so you can see different colors. And I go, wow. I mean, look at that sample indigo. It's supposed to be one of 100. And then I said, I understand completely what this means for the collectors and investor side of Metazoo. But there it is in that pack, card random cards. I was kind enough to let the people know what that card was worth, by the way. And I gave them a thumbs up because maybe they should know. The person over there in China is sitting on millions of dollars in cards. And I said, I see that. And can print more in seconds. And I said, I'm with you. I low key want some. Laugh out loud. And I said, you do not want that. Ruins your reputation permanently. This guy is a prominent whale, and if he engaged in the sale or buying of counterfeit cards, he would basically be radioactive for at least a year or two until he developed his trust in the community again. But yeah, you don't definitely do not want to deal with counterfeits. If you come across any, just go ahead and destroy them if they're yours. Don't destroy them if they're someone else's. Because obviously proxies have their use in home games and tabletop games and kitchen table TCG games and stuff like that. Good news is they wouldn't sell them to me. I tried really hard to make them break, but they said I could change 10% of the design and use the rest. In my follow up video, I'm going to talk extensively about that statement. Also, counterfeit laws are becoming more complex, I said. Them selling to me would tank Metazoo. Those assholes treated me like dirt. Yes, he treated Mike Waddell and his the community and the moderators treat everybody like dirt. They walk all over everybody who asks a question about gameplay, who asks about the authenticity of cards, who ask about design, who ask about artwork. If you ask any probing questions, they ban you. So the only people that are left are people who are cheerleaders or hype men or just cult followers. And not in a good way. I don't mean as Metazoo is a cult following. I mean Metazoo is legitimately a cult. I'm probably going to report them to the FBI at this point. What's the name of the company? He shared this, and I was like, oh my god. It's Dongguan Tarot House Printing Co. Limited. For those of you who do not know, this is a prominent Magic the Gathering counterfeiter from Alibaba. So you have a counterfeiter from Alibaba creating the original Metazoo cards. If you think that shady things aren't going to happen, then you are a very naive, little, tiny, little minnow, a little tadpole, a little amoeba, a little plankton in the sea of the market. You are insignificant. Your voice means nothing. I'm going to delete your comments, so you might as well not even post a comment. You can dislike my video. I don't care if you do. But I'm telling you, if you believe that this isn't going to affect the market in a substantial way, if you do not think that there's going to be a panic, you are just plain dumb. And I wish I could use worse words than that, but I'm going to stop right there. You can find them on Alibaba.com. Go find them. What gets me is that Bulbasaur. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. Don't worry. What gets me is that Bulbasaur, if they are so morally indifferent to copy Pokemon, why wouldn't they 10 to 15 years from now reprint Metazoo? They can. They still can. They have the card stock. They used a common card stock that anybody can buy and use. If they're already sitting on 50 copies of each card made, when that company sells out in 15 years, what's going to happen to those cards? And I said, appreciate the heads up. Again, I'll credit you if you want. And he says, I don't know, I don't want to be named. And I gave him a thumbs up. So that's where we're at. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to have fun. You all have a wonderful day. Another video is coming regarding this situation where I'm going to give a detailed breakdown of my analysis of the situation, because right now I want to see what the community has to say about this, because I want to point out everybody who's wrong and I want to point out everybody who's right in the comments. So if you want to be shown on video with your comments, definitely go ahead and leave a comment. If you don't want to be shown on video, do not leave a comment. It's that simple. You all have a wonderful day. Remember to have fun. Peace.